Good evening, good morning, good night, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cabby D Bar, and I have a little story for everybody.
So I was taking a walk the other day,
and I was asked promptly, hey Cabby, you know the episode of Raw just came out as of January 28, 2026. What do you think about it? And I responded promptly,
that shit is a two-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
It was doo-doo, alright? It was two fucking sandwiches of ass. Clap, it was awful. All right, listen, I really do, like, again, I can't say enough. I can't fucking stress how much fucking effort you have to put into these fucking shows to stretch 15 minutes out of these fucking things. Nothing happens. I'm gonna tell all of you right now, the first two matches of this fucking show are rematches. We will not be fucking discussing them. Rhea and Io versus the Judgment Day happened already. Chat, it happened already. It happened already. Why the fuck is it on Raw? They fought less than 3 days ago. Let's move on. Austin Theory and Rey Mysterio. Do any of you remember that match happening a couple of weeks ago? Remember that match happening a couple of weeks ago because Rey Mysterio quite literally went up against Division 2 weeks in a row. This company fucking sucks. Triple H has the fucking nerve to put his face on 3 covers of the fucking game when he is literally the worst part about this company. He is maybe the worst part about this fucking company. The wrestlers are the best, easiest. Wrestlers like Carmella, independent acts like Callie Armstrong, like even to speak on women like Julia Carey, saying amazing women's wrestlers. Becky Lynch to be one of them, who gave an amazing, who gave an amazing in kayfabe statement about Ice. Right? Because fuck Ice now and forever. Abolish Ice now and fucking forever. Listen, I can't take this fucking show seriously. Nothing happens here. So instead of discussing, all right, this shitty ass fucking card, which I'm going to remind all of you, the exact same finish. My apologies. Austin Theory gets a pin on a 50-year-old Rey Mysterio. You proud of yourself, Austin? This fucking guy can't book or creatively fucking conceptualize to save his fucking life. It is embarrassing. All right, but I mean, I guess we don't have a choice, right? We are going to be getting directly into, all right, Raw, all right, January, directly into, we're going to be getting directly into Raw, January 26th, 2025. I really disliked this fucking Raw, and I can't stress that enough. There's nothing about this shit worth talking about. Listen, Finn Balor has a cool little segment backstage where, he teased for the 90th time that he would leave Judgment Day. Maybe if this leads to a title match, maybe this shit will have him lock in kayfabe. But honestly, I have no fucking hope. I have zero hope in that shit. We are going to be seeing Finn Balor versus The Miz in the next couple of weeks. I can almost promise you niggas that, right? Oh God. And also really quick things. So some quick things that we're going to be doing for housekeeping. It has been discussed that Montez Ford, all right, somebody who realistically should be on Raw. He should be on Raw, whatever. He is now being pushed to NXT. And when I commented this in a prominent wrestle podcaster by the name of Wrestling Days, please go subscribe and check him out if you haven't already. He was a little adverse to my comment of, Montez Ford hypothetically going up against Javon Evans, going up against Trick Williams, right? Like going up against Trick Williams, right? The kind of value that Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins brings to a fucking roster. The idea that they're going to be moved to NXT where you're going to be getting less viewership, where you're not going to be getting as much main card playing time, it's poor. It's just poor decision making. And the idea is, well, no, they're still going to be on TV, but they're just going to be on the other brand. No, but that's not the other brand. That's the developmental brand. That's the boo-hoo. Who gives a fuck about the developmental brand? And we don't have to paint it like that. That's how Triple H viewed it when fucking AEW beat them in the ratings. That beat them in the fucking viewership ratings. That's how they felt about shit. So now, like, how am I as a fan now supposed to really feel about NXT as somebody who's just coming into it, right? It seems like nobody gives a fuck about this, and now it's more guys who got fucking degraded. Like, now it's more guys who got demoted to the fucking developmental show. And Montez Ford, I really want to know what the fuck is going on with Bianca fucking Belair and Montez Ford. Like, honestly, I think something really weird and something really under the fucking brow is happening with them, and I don't know what. I don't want to put any fucking theories in the air, but it's weird. Montez Ford is a fucking 5-star athlete. There's no reason why he's not on the fucking main card wrestling with anybody you could fucking imagine. Montez versus Elah, Montez versus Trick. I mean, fuck it. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what the fuck they're doing here. It's baffling to the fucking mind. I mean, I honestly, I need Bianca to come back for this Royal Rumble. A lot of people are saying that they want Liv to win. I'm over Liv in the Liv project. All right, that shit's over. I'm sorry. That was all of 2024. Liv Morgan. We are now 2025. We're not going to keep doing Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley fucking lore. I'm sorry. Like, if you niggas want another John Cena and Randy Orton, I'm being so serious. Go look at fucking, like, I don't know, Okada and Kenny Omega. They have like 6 matches together. All right, go look at them. Go find them fucking somewhere on the you know, deep fucking crevices of YouTube. I am sick and tired of Rhea Ripley being fucking relegated to this. You remember when I stole your dirty dummy daddy? You remember when I stole your dirty daddy? Rhea, do you remember? Like, no, turn it off. Turn this shit off. Why do we need male-centered fucking feuds for women? Why? Why can't we just have women wrestlers wrestle? All right, so many people shit on AEW for just not having stories, but they don't fucking market themselves as somebody to have stories. They market themselves as a wrestling promotion. So niggas are going to wrestle. Women are going to wrestle on a wrestling promotion. It's as simple as fucking that, right? Listen, I'll try to tie this up in a cute little bow. There's nothing that you can't do with Montez Ford. There's no reason why he's on the fucking NXT card. If you believe that moving superstar caliber fucking wrestlers to the NXT fucking card is beneficial in any shape or form, then we can just go into a deep we can just go into a deep conversation about it. Because I will disagree with you until the sun sinks into the Black Sea. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like, I will feel no other ways about that, right? And that's just that's how I'm gonna tie shit up there. Honestly, we're also gonna talk about TNA. TNA's in the shitter, and TNA will be in the shitter for a while, right? Here's a couple of things that I believe TNA could probably do to kind of fix all of the fucking awful things that's going on over there. First thing, more wrestlers. Any NXT reserves that you guys know that you're not gonna fucking use, just bring them to TNA. Just bring them to TNA. Who cares? You guys know you don't have the space for on a SmackDown or Raw. Just move them to TNA. I'm telling you, if you just beef up that TNA roster, right, and you give more mature stories, right, you make longer matches, right, and you don't do any more arena or stadium shows, you strictly stick to a theater or kind of like really smaller venues to give a more intimate vibe, I'm telling you the TNA feeling could come back. All right, the TNA feeling could come back immensely. All right, and it can come back in a heartbeat. All right, you don't have any more Legends acts. All right, no more Hardys. All right, no more Santino. New GM, less backstage segments, and you get that fucking fire under their asses to make a good wrestling promotion. Right, that's just kind of some things I thought about just off the fly about TNA, because TNA's dog shit. And there's nothing to talk about with this Raw. It's Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory. Do you niggas really want me to fucking talk about that? Really? Be honest, okay? It's, oh God. All right, but listen, the only thing that we could really sit here and actually talk about is Raquel Rodriguez and Stephanie Vicaire. Listen, it's a semblance of a story, I guess, and we all know that Raquel should be going over, so maybe that she will, you know, maybe she will. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't even think about talking about this main event, being that it gets fucked over by DQ running. Instead of Finn Balor maybe standing on the ramp and allowing the clean 1, 2, 3 to go over, fuck it. Just stick with me here, folks. Like, really walk with me for a second. AJ on a fluke victory. It is what it is. Who gives a fuck? He loses, like, he wins, like, on a fluke victory. He beats Punk. He now goes into Royal Rumble as the champion. Gunther retains the championship, giving us Punk versus Gunther at WrestleMania, our Elimination Chamber. Is that a tall task? Is that a tall task to fucking ask for? Is that an insane fucking match? Really listen to the simplicity of this. We give AJ the big gold as a transitional champion, just make him a cute little fucking triple belt, right? Give him make him a cute little triple crown champion before he heads out those big fucking doors into the arms of Tony Khan, right? Because he will be going to the dub. We will talk about that later in this video, right? You have Gunther beat him at Royal Rumble. And then after Gunther beats him, you now have a clean fucking pathway to either Seth and Gunther, which is not an impossible build. It's not a terrible match. You could do Punk and Gunther 2. That was a good match. That was a fucking favorited part of that SummerSlam card. There's such simple shit you could do. But what do? No, you have Finn Balor run in and make this fucking match no contest. One of AJ's last fucking matches. Do you understand how idiotic this shit is on a fucking simplistic storytelling level? The fucking guy with the pen sits here and he fucks over the hometown hero and the fucking people's champion 2 seconds before he walks behind the curtain. Forever, by the way, because it's completely possible that AJ takes a superstar, a talent management deal. And I shit you not, it was a cute little joke from, I believe it's Self AO on Twitter. Shout out to you, bro. But basically he was like, oh yeah, no, we're just gonna see AJ in a fucking I Love WWE hat coaching LFG, coaching LFG rookies. And I'm not gonna lie, that's probably not too far off. That's probably not too fucking far off. And it's like, fuck, that's so heartbreaking to think about what this nigga AJ could do with Will Ospreay, right? With MJF, with somebody like a Kenny Omega, with somebody like a fucking Andrade. Like, we could see fucking AJ Styles and Kenny Omega in our lifetime. AJ and fucking Moxley, AJ and Kyle Fletcher, AJ and AR Fox, like, oh, it's just so fucking disappointing, man. But these are the choices that we make, and this is the choices that he has made. That's all I can talk about for Raw, guys. Raw, there's nothing that happened. You report back to me what happened on Raw, and we could have a conversation. All right, Kerry's saying, she tries her best not to call Becky Lynch a bitch, and there's a really good match between Punk and AJ that gets fucking thrown out by DQ, no contest, so it doesn't fucking matter, and AJ might get retired in the next couple of days. So I don't know, we could extrapolate a little bit more on this further, but that's really all for this Raw. That's why I gave that TNA review. That's why I did that little thing with TNA, because there's nothing here, folks. There's nothing fucking here, and it's a damn shame, honestly. And I know what you might be thinking, oh Cappy, you're being crazy, oh Cappy, you're being manic, oh Cappy, you need to take your meds, you're being a schizo, Cappy. Who are the voices talking to you, Cappy? What's going on with the man in the black hat? All of those answers will be answered very shortly, but we will be talking about those AJ Styles. Yeah, right? I need to figure out one thing. Why go out there and say this will be the end of my WWE career? This can only mean a couple of things. It can only mean that he is solely invested in the WWE, meaning that he will be continuing a WWE backstage career. Maybe this is an in-ring thing, which only will mean that he will continue to be doing WWE things behind the curtain. What I will not accept, though, is that this be his introduction to the AEW career, right? Because this should be, hey, I'm just gonna stop wrestling for you guys. I just think it's extremely on the nose to say AEW. Yeah, real specifically, right? And maybe you can call me crazy, right? And again, you could say I'm off my meds. I cannot understand the idea of him quitting here, going to AEW, but completely rebelling against the public sentiment that he should go there. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to leave signatures on AEW merch, right? He doesn't want to sit here and fucking indulge with the AEW fanboys on fucking Twitter. He wants to actively denounce it. He wants to separate himself from it. And I don't think that Tony Khan is going to give anybody a paycheck who's actively not trying to be a part of the brand. So what I think is going to happen, his contract is going to expire, and then, just as John Cena, he is going to take a backstage management role for rookie talent. Until their contracts run up, hypothetically in the exact same year, maybe the exact same month, they shake all the hands, they kiss all the babies, they have their Irish goodbye, and they sign the dotted line for AEW. Call me crazy. Call me fucking crazy. Listen, there's so much more AJ could bring to this fucking company. I said it with Shinsuke and I'll say it with AJ. It's possible. It's possible and it's there. I don't know what exactly it can be, but there is something deep inside these people where they can just produce amazing matches, and that's not something you squander, okay? And if this company genuinely thinks that they can't get any value or they can't squeeze any value, or AJ feels like this company has no more fucking purpose for them, then brother, the mountain is waiting for you, all right? And AJ, I want you to know the mountain will always be waiting for you. So that's my quick little rant. There is nothing raw about this video because Raw is fucking dog shit, and I can't even find myself confident enough to speak about it. It's awful. It's an awful show. Maybe one of the worst shows on fucking TV right now. And you can thank Triple K for that shit. It is what it is, though. This is your boy Cappy. That was my rant. And that was my rant for TNA, AJ Styles, and Raw for January 26, 2026. I hope all of you have a good one. I do have other stuff going up for the week. So, as I always say, all right, you all stay tuned, stay safe, stay beautiful. All right, peace.